Just real-time, lived-in impressions from actually using these smart thermostats in everyday setups. I've installed them, tweaked routines, tested voice commands, and let them run through heat waves and rainy days. Here's how they feel when they're either part of your home. Ecobee Smart Thermostat Premium is the one I installed in a mixed-use space. Part studio, part living room. First thing I noticed, the screen is gorgeous. It's not just functional, it feels like a smart display. I set it up with the smart sensor in a corner that usually runs warm, and within a day, it was balancing the temp better than my old split AC ever managed. The air quality monitor isn't just a gimmick. I got a warning about elevated VOCs after a paint session, and it nudged me to ventilate. I've used Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant with it, and all three worked without hiccups. It even gave me weather updates while I was prepping gear. It's not just a thermostat, it's like a mini command center that quietly keeps everything in check. Ecobee Smart Thermostat. Essential went into a guest room where I didn't need all the bells and whistles. Setup was fast, and once I linked it to Alexa, I built a simple guest mode routine that warmed the room in the morning and cooled it by evening. It doesn't have the air quality sensor or speaker, but honestly, I didn't miss them in that context. The app is clean, and the remote control worked perfectly when I was out of town and needed to pre-cool the space before someone arrived. It's the kind of device that just fades into the background and does its job without fuss. Google Nest Thermostat landed in a minimalist studio space. I wanted something that looked clean and didn't scream tech. This one nailed it. The interface is simple. Tap, swipe, done. I didn't bother with deep scheduling. I just used the app to tweak temps based on time of day. It's responsive and the Google Home integration is smooth. I use voice commands through my Nest Mini and it adjusted instantly. It's not trying to be a smart hub. It's just a sleek, reliable thermostat that blends in and behaves. Amazon's smart thermostat was my budget test. I installed it in a small workspace with a basic HVAC setup. The C-wire requirement was a bit of a hassle, but once wired in, it was up and running fast. I paired it with Alexa and Ring, and it started adjusting based on my routines. I didn't even set a schedule. Alexa's hunches picked up on my habits and started pre-cooling before I sat down to work. It's not flashy and the app is bare bones, but it's efficient. I didn't expect much, but it kept the room comfortable without needing constant input. Google Nest Learning Thermostat, 4th generation, went into my main living space and I let it do its thing. No schedules, no manual tweaks, just let it learn. Within a few days, it was adjusting temps before I even thought about it. I'd walk into the room and it was already at the perfect setting. The Nest temperature sensor helped balance the temp between the living room and hallway, and the integration with HomeKit and Google Home made it easy to control from anywhere. I used it with routines like movie night and morning wake up, and it adapted beautifully. It's the most hands-off experience I've had. It genuinely feels like it's thinking ahead. These thermostats aren't just about saving energy. They're about making your space feel right without you constantly fiddling. I didn't just install them and walk away. I lived with them, tested them through real routines, and let them show me what they could do. Some are quiet geniuses, some are full-on smart hubs, but they all bring something useful to the table. If you're building a smart home that actually feels smart, these are worth your wall space. Check out the description for best pricing.